Hey Mr. Hayes, in this video I will explain my thought process for the design of the egg drop project. So here's what it looks like. So I cut slits on the cup so I could make a tight fit between the cup and the egg. I did this so that all the force of the impact wouldn't just be focused on the part of the egg that was resting on the bottom of the cup. Instead, it would be distributed throughout all the sides of the egg. So I used paper and I will put it on the bottom of the cup, and it would make the impact time longer and it would absorb most of the force. I crumpled up the paper so that the impact with the ground wouldn't be rigid, but the paper would crumple up and absorb the impact to make the impact time longer. I used the plastic bag as a parachute, and it would decrease the initial momentum so that the impulse would be less and the force would be also less. And I connected the parachute with straws. This is so that would be more rigid, and it would help ensure that the paper would be the first thing to touch the ground. Here I didn't use straws, and the egg ended up tipping over while it was falling, and it was the first thing to hit the ground, so it cracked. So these straws would also absorb force when the egg would fall over after hitting the ground. Am I good? Yeah. I'm good to go. I know that sounded kind of bad, but the egg did end up surviving the fall. So as it drops, we can see that the parachute helped in slowing it down and making sure that the paper lands down first. Here we can see the paper crumpling up as it prolongs the collision time and absorbs some of the force of the ground. So this is where the paper crumpled up and absorbed some of the kinetic energy. See it, but as it tips over, the straws on the side help also to absorb the force. This is the straw after I dropped the egg, and you can see it's not rigidly attached to the egg because it absorbs some of the force of the impact. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your day. Goodbye.